Hi friends, I'm Ananda, food editor at Real Simple. Happy Thanksgiving. Just kidding, it's not Thanksgiving yet, but it's coming really soon. So today I'm going to teach you how to make turkey. Specifically how to rub down a turkey and how to get a secret ingredient that's gonna make it super flavorful and really juicy under the skin. Don't be alarmed, it's super easy and it's gonna be really delicious. What's a secret ingredient? Phil, we were just talking about it, right? Pepperoni. Everyone likes pepperoni, right? I mean, it's super flavorful. It's very generously seasoned with black pepper and red pepper. It's really good. So that's our secret ingredient. And we're going to sneak it under the skin, and that's what's going to make the turkey this year super flavorful, juicy, and not bland and not dry, like Thanksgiving turkey usually gets a rep for. So we have our roasting pan ready to go. And guys, you can find this recipe in our November issue. It's called Pepperoni Butter Turkey and Gravy. And I promise you, it's so easy. You only need maybe like an hour, 45 minutes max, and it comes together super quickly, I promise. So we have our roasting pan ready to go. We have carrots, we have quartered onions, we have lemons that are also quartered, and we have the turkey neck, if you're wondering what that is. Turkey neck. It lives inside of the cavity of the turkey when you unwrap it. And you might notice this plastic guy over here. You can take it out and just wrap it with twine to keep the legs together, but it's also oven safe. So you can go ahead and roast your turkey with the plastic thing on. It'll make for a neater bird. You can remove it after it comes out of the oven. Okay, so let's get started. We are going to use our secret ingredient, pepperoni, and we are going to finely chop it in a food processor with some rosemary. Fresh rosemary is best, and it smells so good. I wish you could smell it. Okay. More, and we are going to process that. I also have, guys, I hate food processors. They're never my friend, ever. Let's see. Guys, it's because I'm a lefty. No, everyone's laughing back here. I'm not kidding. It's because I'm a lefty. So KitchenAid or Brayville or whoever, guys, please. Oh my God, Kelsey, come help me. It's because I'm a lefty. Watch, you're a righty, right? Yeah, I am. See? Guys, make me some lefty products, please.
So you just
arrow
to arrow.
Okay, so, guys, this is not working. It's not working. I'm just kidding. I'm whispering on purpose, but, oh, Lord. Okay, so guys, pause. Is this plugged in? Yes. Power is on. This is on. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so we are chopping up the pepperoni, we're chopping up the rosemary, and finely chopped, and then we're gonna add our softened butter. These are 10 tablespoons. And I'm gonna play with this processor again, and it's gonna be great. There we go. Oh, I got it. But still, I need a lefty situation all the time. So we're making pepperoni butter that's going to go under the skin of the turkey. Pepperoni is fatty, as is butter. So really, it's an old school culinary term and technique that allows for the fat in the pepperoni and the butter to baste the turkey as it cooks from the inside because it's under the skin, and allows it, or like prevents it from overcooking. So we're gonna get every bit in there. And we have this delicious pepperoni butter, which also, it's so freaking good. I would literally just serve this with bread. So we're gonna set that aside. I'm gonna get my enemy, the food processor, out of the way. And we'll make friends again later, maybe, maybe not. And I'm going to teach you how to loosen the skin of the turkey. I am going to keep this rubber spatula handy because it allows you to get into the harder to reach places. And I'm just gonna clean it off so it's not super messy from the start. This is a messy job. I'm not promising that it's a clean job, but it's gonna be worth it. So to loosen the skin of the turkey, Phil, can you get in here? We are going to start from the neck side. First, you're going to loosen this skin and you're going to get, with your fingers, just start sliding your fingers under there. Gently, because you don't want to tear the skin. So you're getting in there. I know it looks a little creepy, almost alien-like, but again, the fat from the pepperoni, the fat from the butter is going to season this bird so perfectly. It's going to give you really, really juicy meat that we're not usually accustomed to seeing when we talk about turkey, when we think about turkey. People are usually excited about the sides, but like this is where it's at. Also, this is what I mean by the rubber spatula. Use a rubber spatula or you'll tear the skin. Just get under there gently and get to the back of the breast. Honestly, if it tears, don't worry about it. You'll just get crispy bits of pepperoni butter and it'll still look gorgeous and it'll still taste delicious, but just try to be gentle. And again, just use your fingers, use your hands, use that rubber spatula. Sometimes you might have to make a little incision, just a tiny little incision with a paring knife down here, like right around there or there, if you can't get in to loosen the skin. And a tiny incision will do. I might have to do it for the legs. Let's see where I can find a nice little hole in there. Okay.
We have a Facebook question.
What's up?
Mary wants to know if the pepperoni butter, since pepperoni is kind of strong, how that changes the taste of your turkey.
It only makes it taste better. The butter really mellows it out. So it's not like you're fully tasting pepperoni. It's just adding a hit of umami in there and taking bland turkey meat into like a super juicy, flavorful territory that you never thought was possible with turkey. And it really goes well with the gravy as well. And you can get the recipe for that in the link that I believe Brooke is dropping in. So you can have this turkey with a turkey butter too. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I'm getting in there. I am going to make a little incision so you guys can also see. I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to turn the bird around. And I'm going to do it just under, kind of near the back. And it's tiny. It's like less than an inch. I'm going to do it on both sides because I really want that pepperoni butter to get in there. And then I'm going to go in with my fingers gently and just loosen it up. It's super easy. It's really like I'm not making any effort. It's a very gentle thing. And then you're going to stuff it with the pepperoni butter, move that around so it's evenly distributed. If you guys are just joining, our secret ingredient for turkey this year is pepperoni. And we made a pepperoni butter with a little bit of rosemary that we're going to stuff underneath the turkey skin. And then we're going to distribute it so it's evenly spread. So you're going to put some on the spatula and you're going to sneak it in there. You can also do this with your fingers, but I find the spatula works really well. So then I'm just going to do this to distribute it evenly. And we had a question earlier, pepperoni, you know, it can be a little bit powerful. But the rosemary in there will remind you of Thanksgiving. The butter mellows it out. The original idea came from Induja, which is a very spreadable salami that is extra delicious. And also, it would do the same thing. It would provide that, we loosen that from the other side, so I'm going to turn it on the other side and then come back to the legs. Yeah, so again, that barding, you just learn a new culinary technique, barding. So instead of wrapping the turkey in fat, we're just sneaking the fat underneath the skin so that we get juicy turkey. Because dry turkey is the worst on Thanksgiving. You look forward to Thanksgiving all year, and then you sit down, the turkey's dry, you have to soak it in gravy, which is still delicious, but you know what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna turn it around again, and just get under the skin. Again, it's okay if the skin rips more than you meant it to. It'll still be delicious. So I'm spreading that really good. Can you guys see that? Okay, let's get the other side. I told you this was not a clean project, but everyone is gonna be so excited to eat this. Again, don't forget to make the gravy because it goes so well with this. Okay. Check that out. There's pepperoni butter under the skin with a hit of rosemary because fall, because Thanksgiving. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. And we're going to stuff the cavity, rub the turkey down with some more butter, and get it in the oven. Okay. Pepperoni butter somewhat out of my hands. And we have 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter right here waiting for us. We are going to rub the turkey down with butter before we season it. I forgot to tell you guys because I did do this before we came on set, but you always want to pat your turkey down with paper towels. That is going to allow it to get really, really crispy skin. You are literally just going to grab paper towels, go like this, pat it dry, and that's it. It's super simple. That's what's going to give you crispy skin. You don't want to go in with wet skin. It's never going to get crispy. It's just going to steam. Okay, let's get this butter off, and then we're going to season it with salt and pepper. And we're going to put it in the roasting pan. And again, in the roasting pan, in case you missed it, it's carrots, onion, and lemons, and the turkey neck, which you're essentially building somewhat of a stock in here. Okay. And the vegetables are also serving as a roasting rack. You could use a roasting rack if you want, but I love how the vegetables kind of provide stability for the turkey, air circulation. The vegetables are also so tasty when this turkey's done. Jerry is currently nodding yes because we've had a lot of Thanksgiving turkey in the last few months. And the vegetables are so tasty. It's literally just like cooking in this pepperoni butter and the turkey fat. It's so good. So you're gonna generously salt the turkey. One more. Grabbing a very large pinch. And pepper. You want to season inside of the cavity as well. Don't worry, I'm going back for more salt. The vegetables in the roasting pan are also already salted, so you want to season that as well. You'll see all that in the recipe, among other recipes that you should try for Thanksgiving this year from our issue. And I'm going to stuff the cavity with some rosemary sprigs, fresh rosemary sprigs, onion cut in half, and a lemon cut in half. And it already smells good. It's like not even cooked. And it's probably because of the rosemary and the lemon. Okay, and then you're going to tuck the wings under. And you're going to take it, wait for it. And then you're going to take it over and roast it. You're going to roast it at a 475 oven for the first 30 minutes, and then you're going to lower the temperature to 350 before you drop 2 cups of water into the roasting pan. Again, remember, you're kind of making a stock in there too. All those vegetables are working for you. And you're going to want to use those pan juices in there for gravy later too. You can get the gravy recipe in the same recipe as the turkey. We've got you, don't worry. But But because we don't have an hour and 30 minutes, unless you want to just like hang out with us and like listen to what we talk about, I've made a turkey before we went live, so you can have a chance to see what it looks like. And I promise it smells so good. It looks beautiful, and yours can too. Do not be alarmed by turkey. It is so easy. I don't know which one's the best angle, but what if I just turn it and you can see it all in all angles? And to show you that it's okay if you get a little overexcited with the skin, I tore the skin a bit just here. I think maybe I had to make a little incision. It was more than I wanted it to. But that's delicious. That's just pepperoni and butter just getting really golden brown and tasty. Okay, so you guys see the pan juices in there? Pepperoni, butter, pan juices, so freaking tasty. The vegetables are living in there. The skin is super crispy. It is a treat. Remember I talked about this plastic guy? You can just snap it off now. And it's living underneath this little bone in there. So you're just gonna have to go in and play around with it. But it comes out super easily. Ta-da! Look, some like tasty turkey meat. So freaking good. So, I hope you guys learned something today. Our secret ingredient is pepperoni. We snuck some pepperoni butter under the skin. We patted dry the turkey. You didn't see it, but I did it. Before you roast it in the oven for crispy skin. It's delicious. It's so good. You should make it this Thanksgiving. Everyone will be so happy with tender meat that's not bland. Brooke, do we have any questions?
No, but I put out a poll asking people what their favorite part of Thanksgiving was, and overwhelmingly 71% of people are all about turkey.
Oh, that makes me so happy to hear. I must admit, I do love cornbread stuffing is my favorite part of Thanksgiving, but this turkey's pretty legit, guys, and I hope that you learned something today. I hope that you make it. I hope that you make our other recipes, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. And if there are no more questions, no? I think we're good then. See you later, guys. Thanks for joining.